Hello and welcome back to this hell. Sorry for the random pause during the middle of this. I don't know if this is in the right place or not. I don't know. I don't know. Forgot mostly things. I don't know, kind of. I don't know. Okay, let's just play. Perhaps I'll get the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Well, shit. Oh. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whatever likes your poem with the most. Uh. What? What? This one. No! Uh. Judgment. Intellectual. Uh. Uh. Effulgent. I don't even. Incongruent. Uh. Fantasy. Oh, you son of a bitch. Uh. Uh. This one. Wait. Okay. Unstable. Spies. Lollipop. That's you, isn't it? Desire. Desire. Depression. What? Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry. See, even in this little form, she looks pissed off as all hell. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh. Okay then. This one. Oh. This one. This one. Oh, fuck. I don't even know what that word is. Anime. Uh, I should have saved. Fuck! Really should have saved. Essence. Boop, that's her, isn't it? Eternity. One eternity later. Oh hey, I did it. It didn't even tell me who I got most again. How you getting, fat man? Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Haha. Well, you know, I was thinking of it, but I didn't. Don't know why, but I didn't. Should have got at it while I could. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, fat man. You. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Good for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Ooh, good words. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Hey. Hey. Come on. Don't be bitch. Please. Zuri told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. That's true. And last year, too. That is also true. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck. Natsuki finds herself Stop. Well, I'm going back to kindergartner. I'll be right back. Okay, fat man back with degree from kindergarten. Now I should be good with English. Natsuki finds herself stuck. Yeah, see, stuck. Between saying Monica and manga. Mango. It is now called Mango. Mango is literature. Swiftly defeated Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Fat Man always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Wrong. Fat Man never gives it his best. That's why you will not be crushed when you lose. Yes. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Well, that sounds like me. That's so. Hey, Tucker, kitty. Oh wait, no, you're not Tucker, you're Marvin. Sorry, I get distracted by my cat. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Fat Man can become great friends too. Sayori! Huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. What? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? What the fuck you gotta show me? Never mind. Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Well, the noise she is making is more like just a complete and total mental breakdown. Alarms going off, fires flaring up in the background. What do I do? Sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make a big deal of it if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Here reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. Oops. Excuse me. It's a short read. It should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yay, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. See? That kindergarten degree helped me. I said enthusiastically. I'm sorry. Phew. Well, you could read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what's about. God damn it! Back off to preschool with me. I already forgot what I was supposed to say. God damn it! Hi, Brian. Talking to my doggo. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet, trying to find her Mango manga. Ooh, black screen. I'm gonna take this opportunity to drink a little bit more. Good. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent me. Oh. But she said it's a short book and she likes reading, so that means short to her is going to be like 400 pages. Meaning that... More than that. Not meaning that. More than that. She seems to be on the first few pages. Oh. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Abort mission, abort! I'm out! She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Cricket noise. Insert cricket noise here. But that only makes her hide her face deeper into her book. Sorry boot dat. I was just spacing oot. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave to me, right? I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Well, I stopped at the bookstore yet. Bookstore? That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that here isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. No, I really won't. I'm sorry. I'm just too lazy, so, you know, I can't do, I cannot do. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyways? Oh boy, this is going to be a lot of reading, isn't it? Well, here he closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is tired. The book is tired, okay? The book is tired. We need to make it go to bed. The book is titled Portrait of Markarov. Russian spy, goddammit! There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front. Illuminati. Illuminati. Okay, I'm done. Nope, goodbye. Nope, nope, I'm done. Be gone with you. Be gone, thought. Be gone. Anyways, alright. Just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Oh my god. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. Okay. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by those people. By these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Batman? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in, then suddenly, when you thought it really... Suddenly, then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling again, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books and writings fuel my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I don't think you need to worry anyways. This just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment just a moment ago. Just a moment ago, you said you were going to look forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah! Yeah. Are you sure? Seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I didn't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone else. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting. But the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really do apologize, don't you? A lot, don't you? I do. I don't mean to. Sorry. I mean... What the hell? I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's against the areas, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh! Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, where's my left hand? I like to imagine it's just like dangling off the desk, just dangling on close to the floor. But in holding it like this, we're held even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Don't look down. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Oh! She actually looked over. That's pretty cool. Okay then. That's a creeper. That is a creeper. I don't know. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do since you're being so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turned it into my own. I don't even know what the hell that was. We continue to the first chapter in silence. Oh? Even so, turning each page feels almost like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side. As she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. I don't even know what the hell that was. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she's also second guesses all of the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Fat Man, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait. I did not mean it in a bad way. Sorry. I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant that it's kind of cute. Ah, what are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Ah! I think it's about time we share poems with each other. How about no? Poems, no. Mine are just a bunch of random-ass words thrown together. Literally, it's just pieces out of a book. It's just like, I'll go with this one. Okay. And then we put it with this one. Oh, yes, yes. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah, Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. Syndrome. I don't know. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. Ha. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. Always stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. I don't know how people can do that. Like, they're just like, they're reading a book, okay? They get to a part where they want to stop. and then they remember the page number. No bookmarks, no little pieces of paper, nothing. They just remember what page number they're on. I've never been able to do that. I'd have to stick like a little piece of paper in where last place I was at, or bend the fold of my paper. Like, I'd bend the top of the book a little bit just so that I can open it, but it won't damage the book. So, I don't know. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yes. Oh, yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out the poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf, torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Aren't you standing? Anyways, Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh boy, I actually have to choose. I thought it was just gonna go with the person that, okay. That was the quickest I've clicked a button, I think. Other than the enter button. But you know, Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Ow, my knuckle. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary, oh my god. Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words on the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through them myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in the new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice. I am terrible at reading. Oh my god. And learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the clubs gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read a poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which, in itself, is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Fuck. I can't read very well. Okay. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. That says bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-greens of the future. I bathe. Breathe. Is it breathe or is it bathe? Yes, let us bathe in light. Calm breathing air is of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Oh. No, I can't scroll. Okay. ... I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about it at all. No! Your handwriting is fucking amazing. My stupid ass just can't read cursive. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is really pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it, I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more That's mild? Come on! Holy hell. Something easy to something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Fat Man. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to the ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought about that. That is impressive. Ah, it's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Ah, you know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Fat Man. Oh, thanks. Ah, me too. I don't know. Who should I show? This one. ... This is a good poem, Fat Man. Are you sure it's the first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. I clicked it too quick. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't take it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm just really happy that you wrote one. Reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Fat Man, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people would do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she is the part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! No, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Can't read. Dear sunshine. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Could sleep forever. I don't know if you're supposed to look like deep into the meanings of these poems. gonna say it here, I'm gonna say it now. She is depressed. She is depressed. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. So if it wasn't for sunshine, she would sleep forever. I don't know if that's like subliminal for death or something, question mark, I don't know. But it has to mean something. It can't just be a bunch of random words put down on the paper. Sorry, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me a little bit better about myself. Hey, that's fucked up, dude. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially the last line. I meant eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all pranky. Pranky! Cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. What do you mean Monica's the best? What? Did she help you write it? Okay, but next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. That is all Tim Fatman has for today. So, I must return to the Fat Cave and go for like 30 years of sleep. See y'all the next time I do this.